Who knew a movie about walking would mess me up to my core? I'm just glad it was dark in the theater. TheLongWalk was directed by Francis Lawrence and written by J.T. Mulner. Francis actually directed all of the Hunger Games films except the first one. TheLongWalk is about a group of guys who compete in an annual contest known as TheLongWalk, in which they must maintain a certain walking speed and must stay in the path. If not, they'll get shot. Only one can win. I need to say this off the bat. This film is hard to digest. There is no fluff. This goes straight into the point from the get-go. The film's plot is pretty easy to follow, but damn, it's pretty effective. And yet, I was left in scrambles by the end of the film. This is based off a book by the one and only Stephen King. He sure as hell has a unique type of mind when it comes to writing a book. TheLongWalk has some pretty explicit death scenes. There is no holding back at all whatsoever. The director Francis Lawrence was a pretty good choice to make this film. This film has a lot of emotional depth, a lot of character building, and a lot of character development. The emotional weight on this one is pretty enormous. This is a dystopian type of film, much like the Hunger Games, but here you walk or die. You need to walk 3 miles per hour. If you walk below that, and after your third warning, you will get shot. But if you win, you get all the fortune and one wish. And to top it off, this is all televised. You end up liking the main group, but that's the thing though. The tough part is knowing only one will win. You know it's going to be devastating down the line as you see everyone become friends. You get to know all the characters and actually get to like them. You get to know their backstories, where they came from, and what they would do if they win. This is what truly hits you hard as you see them all go down one by one. On a not so serious note, throughout the film I was thinking, how would they use the bathroom? But yeah, they show you. Explicitly, they show you. Let's talk about what I like about the film. TheLongWalk is about friendship, family, and being optimistic despite living in a horrible dystopian land. These aspects of the film are what truly intrigued me throughout. The connection between the two main buds, Ray and Peter, feels so real and extremely genuine. Not just them, but everyone else they become friends with. They all come from different backgrounds. This was true camaraderie. This, to be honest, takes a heavy toll on you as you continue watching the film, because you see them all fall. You would think one would get used to all the kills, but they are all different. This film is low in action. It's all about character development to get attached. I, for one, love my action films, but they made all the conversations really interesting. Due to that alone, it hits hard and it hits different than any other film that I've seen this year. The first night walking showed the true companionship between the two main characters. This film is about compassion, about being there for one another despite coming from different places. It's also all about brotherhood and the true meaning of friendship. One thing that really messed me up was every scene with the mom. So mom, if you're watching this, please know that I love you. Te amo con todo mi corazón, mom. I truly admire how this film is all about being optimistic despite living in a world full of darkness and despair. You need to look for the light. You need to love and enjoy every moment that you have. This film is not for the faint of heart. But let me move on to the cast breakdown. Everyone did a phenomenal job here. Like I said, you get attached to everyone and it hurts seeing them go down. I mean, hell, I started off watching this thinking I want to get attached to anyone, but man, I failed miserably. Clearly the two outstanding performances were by the two main buds. And of course they are the main character Raymond, played by Cooper Hoffman, and Peter, played by DavidJonsson. To be honest with you, I only saw this film because of David. He was one of the best parts from Alien Romulus. But let me go over the one thing I did not like about the film much, and that was honestly the ending. It kinda just happens. Leave it to a Stephen King film to throw you a twist. This all leads me to my rating for the film. It was just one thing that I did not like, so because of this, I would give it a 4.8 out of 5 stars. This is the true cinematic experience in theater. And if you're like me and you like to collect your films, then in 4K, or if you like them digital, then in VOD. Well, thank you for your time in Cinematic Family. Please hit that subscribe button, maybe the like button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on TheLongWalk. And as always, take care. I'll see you next time. One final thought. I know the world can be a bit crazy, but just remember to cherish every moment that you have with your loved ones.